y'all, welcome back to Berry Mouse channel. Today we're going to talk about working remotely while you're on a weight loss surgery journey. Okay, so this is a fun topic because I feel like in the times that we are living, so many people are working remotely and it has really affected people's success on their weight loss journeys because it's like so hard to be out of your routine. So I want to talk about it today and hopefully give you some tips and tricks if you are struggling with working remotely while you're on a weight loss surgery journey. So I have been working remotely for the most part, and I will tell you that it was quite a transition for me at first. Now, I had my revision surgery back in October during COVID times, and so it was nice to be at home during my recovery and being able to, kind of get into the rhythm of the surgery again and just the post-op life and everything like that. But as I have gotten farther out, it has been really tricky just to be working at home and having access to food whenever I want it down in the kitchen. So I've really had to help myself out by trying to find things that motivate me to stay on track and keep me focused during the day so I don't get sidetracked and want to go eat all day. I have found that when I'm in the office, I just don't snack because I just a lot of times forget to bring snacks with me, and I'm so focused and I'm in so many meetings and things like that, so it makes it very difficult to snack when I'm at a physical location. But when I'm at home, it is so easy to just walk downstairs from my office and go into the kitchen and get a snack. And it's taken me some time to really learn how to balance that, because obviously you want to be eating healthy meals throughout the day and healthy snacks to keep your metabolism going and keep yourself healthy and get that nutrition that we need, but you don't want to be overdoing it. So you really have to find something that works for you so you don't overdo it. The main thing that has helped me is that I just don't really try to keep snack foods close by, because I keep some things like for my son and then other snacks that I'll have too, but for the most part, like chips and things like that, things that are easy for me to just bring up to my office and snack on, I try to keep out the house at all times, because I will tell you, if I get a bag of chips, those things will be gone by the end of the day. I have learned that I really have to keep healthy things in the house, even more so now than I was before working remotely, because now I'm always here. I have easy access to things at any time I want, and it just can be quite challenging if you have those trigger foods in your kitchen where you can just walk down and get it at any time. Another thing you need to be aware of after weight loss surgery when you're working from home is ordering food, because it's one thing to keep food in your house and, those trigger foods that I was just talking about, trying to keep those away, but you don't want to order food either. You don't want to make that to where that's a habit for you because you're not keeping food in the house. So don't start getting on your phone, getting on DoorDash, getting on Grubhub and start ordering things like crazy because it's easy to get delivered while you're working from home. That can be really dangerous for weight loss surgery patients. I think a huge part of the problem with the last year of people working from home and being quarantined has been that we are out of our routine. And for so many of us, we aren't getting dressed. We aren't putting clothes on. We're staying in our pajamas because why would we? If we're not going to work every day, if we're working from home, it's like you don't have that motivation to put your clothes on, get your makeup on, do your hair. You don't have that, need to do that. So it kind of gets you out of that motivational mindset where you feel good about yourself, you feel motivated, you feel strong and energetic. And so I think that has been a huge part of the problem, because we are just so conditioned now to being at home, and it got us out of our routine of those healthy goals that we're trying to achieve on our weight loss journeys. And so, one thing I have learned is that I have to do something to get myself ready, because if I stay literally in my pajamas all day, I will not be motivated to do any sort of exercise or eat healthy or make good choices. I have to give that to myself because I feel better, I look better, I just all around just I feel like a happier person. Another thing I've really tried to do lately is that I've really tried to just make it a habit to get outside a little bit more. Because I've been working from home so much, I feel very isolated. And again, I think that is contributing to why our motivation has not been as high and why that can cause people to start gaining weight and withdrawing. So I'm trying to get out more, you know, doing walks during the day, even going just sitting outside on my back porch for, you know, 10 minutes out of the day. Doing something for myself to give me that energy and that fuel that I need to refocus and be able to achieve my goals for the day. There might be plenty of you out there that are just doing so awesome with working at home while you're on a weight loss surgery journey, especially if you just had surgery. It's probably really easy for you to kind of be healing and just getting into your new routine without being distracted at work where you're around maybe some food or colleagues that go out to lunch or things like that. So there's definitely benefits to it. I don't think it's all just, you know, horrible. But I do think for people who have been on this journey for a while and they have a routine, when that routine was just shut off, it has caused it to be really disorganized, and it has really made it to where it's difficult to focus on what we're trying to achieve. I did gain weight last year because of being at home and being out of my routine. By the time I had my revision surgery, I had gained so much weight, and you know, a lot of that was because I was not doing the things that I was doing every day. I wasn't, you know, getting up, going to work, going to do any sort of exercise afterwards. I wasn't getting, you know, that exposure that I needed to keep me on track. And so I can see why plenty of people were gaining weight during this time, but I feel like we're on a better track now. I feel like a lot of people have kind of taken it and used it as fuel to help them refocus. And we've been doing it for so long now that I think we are kind of forced to figure it out. And you know, I think what for me has been the biggest thing is, like I said, just keeping trigger foods out of the house, because I have such easy access to my kitchen, and things like putting a bike in my office. I'm pointing at it like you can see it. You can't see it, it's right next to me, but I have a bike in my office. And so a lot of times I will just get up and just try to like move for a minute. And those kind of behaviors have helped me kind of refocus on what I'm trying to achieve on my journey. So try to look at the positives in this situation. You are at home, which means you probably have more time to focus on yourself. You're not having to commute to an office. You know, you're at home, you're in the convenience of your house, so you do have that time to meal prep and make your lunches here. And so I encourage you to try to see the positive from this situation so you can use this as that momentum that you need to push you forward. And although it probably has been a transition for you, it's something that I think is important that we figure out, because we don't know what's changing. A lot of us are going back to work more. I'm going back to work a little bit more in the office now, but for a lot of us, it's kind of turned into a more permanent thing. And so I think it's important that we adjust and we adapt, because things are going to be thrown at us on this journey. And the whole point of this surgery and this new lifestyle is to live a healthier life. And like I said, I think there's plenty of great opportunities from being at home while you're on a weight loss surgery journey. You just have to really stay focused. So keep those trigger foods out of your house, lock that fridge up, don't have access to it whenever you want. Try to schedule some breaks for yourself though, because you still need to eat, you still need to fuel yourself. You wanna make sure you aren't getting deficient. You need to make sure you're getting that nutrition, but focus on yourself. Get outside for a few minutes, do some exercise, try to build a new routine, something that's gonna work for you, because again, you do have the benefit of now being from home, and so you need to take advantage of that, because a lot of us used the excuse for a very long time that we just didn't have time to work out, and now it's like, well, it's our excuse now. So use this as an opportunity to better yourself. So I want to hear from you guys. Are you struggling with being at home during a weight loss surgery journey? Has it been difficult for you to transition to working remotely? Have you been snacking a lot? Do you feel like you're not working out as much? Or maybe you're on the other end of this. Maybe you have totally taken this to the complete opposite side and have just been excelling. I want to hear from you guys and see what you think. All right, y'all, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And hey, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any new videos. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.